Hello, fifth graders. Welcome to lesson 7.5, Fraction, Division, Word Problems. Let's get started. Today's objective is I can evaluate word problems involving fractions and division by identifying divisors and dividends with 100% accuracy in multiple attempts. Please pause to type the I can and by statements in your digital math notebook now. All right, guys, sometimes it's a little hard to tell what we're going to do in a word problem. We've talked about some methods before. We need to circle our numbers, underline important words. Let's try one together. This is not in your digital math notebook. You're just watching me. So here's our problem. George has 4 candy bars. He breaks each one in half. How many pieces of candy bar does George have? Well, first off, let's go in and look at our numbers. I notice that George has 4 candy bars and he breaks. This might be an important word. He breaks each one in half. That's a number. Half is a word, but it's also a number. Kind of tricky. And lastly, here's our question. How many pieces of candy bar does George have now? So let's see if we can pull out our numbers. We have 4 candy bars. Okay, so that would be our dividend, because it's the thing that we have that we're going to split up. All right, and then our divisor would be 1/2. Because I'm going to divide each candy bar into half. So I'm going to draw a picture first. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 candy bars. And George breaks each of his candy bars into half. That means that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think my answer is going to be 8. Let's prove it with math. 4 divided by 1/2. So I'm going to keep, change, flip it upside down, and I notice that I started with a whole number. So it makes sense that my answer is a whole number. We're going to multiply straight across the top. 4 times 2 is 8. And straight across the bottom, 1 times 1 is 1, which means that my answer is 8. Perfect. Let's try one together. All right, you have this problem in your digital math notebook. You also have spaces to fill in the steps. Let's do the problem together. Mandy has 1/3 of a pizza, which she cuts into 3 equal pieces. How large is each piece? So let's go back and read. Mandy has, that's what she's starting with, 1/3 of a pizza. She cuts it into 3, there's another number, it's in a word, but it's a number, 3 equal pieces. How large, here's our question, how large is each piece? Okay, so let's think about this for a second. She doesn't have a whole pizza. She has 1/3 of a pizza, like just this much. And then she's going to take her 1/3 of a pizza and cut it into even smaller pieces. So how many pieces will she have? So if I have 1/3 divided by 3, then we're going to follow our steps of keep, change, flip it upside down, which means that there's an invisible 1 here. So that 1's going to move to the top and the 3 is going to move to the bottom. And now I'm going to multiply straight across the top and straight across the bottom. So I have 1, 3 times 3 is 9, 1/9 piece sizes. Because if I drew my whole circle, there would now be 9 pieces that are smaller. All right, make sure that everything is typed in your digital math notebook. Let's try another problem. All right, guys, time for our lesson activity. A landscaper had 5 tons of rock to build a decorative wall. He used 1/4 ton of rock for each wall. How many decorative walls did he build? So that means that we're going to go back and find he had 5 tons of rock. He's building walls. He used is an important word, but remember, this unit was on dividing. So we're not going to subtract because he didn't just use 1/4 of the rock. He used 1/4 for each wall. How many decorative walls, so this is going to be our answer, how many walls did he build? Okay, so that means that we have 5, that's our dividend, right? That's how many tons of rocks he started with. And then he used 1/4, so that means every single wall was 1/4 of a pound. So 1/4 is our divisor, which means that we're going to write it. Remember, the dividend comes first. 5 divided by 1/4. Now I see a fraction and I see a division sign, so I know that I need to keep, but change it into a fraction. Change, and then flip it upside down. I started with a whole number, so my answer should be a whole number. 5 times 4 is 20, and 1 times 1 is 1. Remember to simplify. This is a pretty easy lesson, guys. We just got to stop and think, what is my dividend? What is my divisor? What am I being asked to do? You're almost finished. When your digital math notebook is complete and you feel comfortable with this lesson, then go back and complete your exit slip. Great job!